I've been playing around with this tariff calculator with spices from India, and you start to realize the tariff of 50% is going to become extremely difficult. Well, the White House has slapped a 25% extra, as you know, and it's going to double later in the week, which is what we've been playing around with. I caught up with Anshu Kumar, who exports spices from India, and I asked him, he's the owner of Mehar Chand, sells spices and teas amongst other things, and I asked him again how he's going to cope with the tariffs.
In commodities where a single digit difference can bring about a lot of differences, a lot of variations, we're looking at 50% tariff. That's a huge number. Not just commodities, even if it were a value-added product, it would bring about a huge difference in the way things play out. We already got importers who are pausing or halting their purchases, waiting to see if the tariffs can soften up. Some of these people have already started looking up elsewhere. The forward contracts have already stopped. That means they're no more happening.
Right.
Not to mention the cash flows, which are also getting stressed out.
Does this essentially mean for businesses like yourselves who may be exporting into the United States, or for apparel manufacturers, essentially the US is no longer, if these tariffs come in, the US is no longer a valid market?
Well, by all means, yes, it's no longer the market which they could look forward to. Not to mention the alternative markets, you cannot raise them in one go or a few months. It takes time. And the value addition cannot take place in few months either. It takes time again. So it will be a while before things play out and things go in the right direction. But till then, things are quite uncertain.
In India itself, how much anger do you think there is from your fellow business leaders, your fellow businessmen and women? Are they blaming Mr. Modi? Are they blaming the President Trump? Are they blaming everybody? Is it a plague on all houses?
Well, no matter who they blame, but they are the ones who have to bear it out. So when it comes to people who are into direct exports, they could blame either of these two people, but there are people who are yet to bear these costs, who are yet to come on terms with the realities. And it'd be a while before they actually know. And by the time they know, it'd be quite late.
If you take off the 25% for the secondary sanctions and you're just left with the 25% original number, is that a number that people like you can live with, a 25% tariff?
Well, when it comes to commodity space, I guess not. But when it comes to value-added space, when we have products when the producer can absorb some of the cost and some of it may be passed on to the consumer, I guess things may just work out for the near term. In the longer run, though, it boils down to the other cost also, because it's not just the raw material cost by itself. There are so many other costs involved, including logistics, including um, capital cost, including research and development.
So I've got a bunch of spices in front of me. What are you going to do? Are you going to look for new markets?
Well, as long as you're not able to replace them with the flavors that you like to get on, I guess I still have some market left in US, which I could keep looking forward to.